Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I thought I had broken something again, but at least everything looks like it's working. Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, if we have no gremlins tonight. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, last week I can just hide my face. I don't know what happened. I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything, but hopefully it's working tonight. Everyone's chatting amongst themselves. Guys, I'm here. Hello. Oh, it's so nice to see you all chatting. Let's say hello to some people. Tracy, you are first in tonight. Hello and welcome, my darling. Hello. All right, that's already got the order. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to put a star on that one like instantly, my darling. Nate, hello. Long time no see, and it's not your fault. It's, well, I can't even call it my fault. I'm going to call it technology. Let's blame technology. I hope you are well, Nate. I hope you are well. And hello, Lee. Hello. I hope you are doing well, darling. Nice to see you. Tracy's saying still so much drama with that order. It's crazy. I was actually thinking about it the other day, wondering what the what's the word I'm looking for? What the process is. So Nate's asking your question. Okay, I've put a star there. Hello, darling Naz. How are you? I hope you are well. I hope you've had an amazing Wednesday. I had to think for a minute what day of the week it is. Okay, so Naz, in this one, you're saying in last week, the card drawn was about the chaos at work, and it's around me, but not about me. Okay, I get that. There is so much more happening regarding this chaos today, especially, oh my gosh, okay. All right, I absolutely am starring yours, Naz, so I will be able to assist you with that. Lee, I see yours, and I've put a star there as well. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's exciting. Nate's saying that he's starting on the 27th. The 27th is only like a week away, hey? So fingers crossed for you with that one. Hope it all works out well for you. And everybody's saying, yay, hello, they can see me. Hello, Tracy. I did just see your message, but I'd already started, so I couldn't reply to you. But you found us, and that's all that matters. I think it was my fault. I had the StreamYard on private and not on public. So I hope I've done it right. Nazima, hello and welcome. Hello. So nice to see you. Welcome to our Wednesday night crazy. And Mandy, you're here too. Oh, this is exciting. This is so exciting to see all your beautiful faces. I can't say all your beautiful faces because I only see your name. I don't see your face. Shannon, hello, darling. Hello. Nice to see you here. I wonder if I've broken something. Do we have a public viewing tonight and not a private viewing? Did I do that? But it's so nice to see you, Shannon. Welcome, my darling. Lovely to have you, and I hope you are well. I hope you are doing well tonight, my darling. I am clicking on stuff and breaking things. Oh, Tracy saying here that she is loving her new home. That is so exciting. I have started, my darling, and sending much love to you too, Shannon. Much love to you, my darling. All right. So let's have a look and see what is going on. Just give me a second. If my eyes are going all over the place, I'm trying to see what I've done here. Give me a second, just making sure that we are all safe and okay. All right, so let's get into it. Everything is looking good. Safanella, hello. So nice to see you, and I hope you are doing well. All right, so I have said hello to everybody. If I have missed somebody, I do apologize. I have got some questions starred already, and we have a tarot deck in our hands. So the tarot deck that I am working with tonight is the Tarot of the Abyss, and I've chosen this one because I haven't actually worked with it for quite some time, and I do absolutely love this deck. But also I think think that this deck, it's got a gentleness about it, but it also is so powerful and so strong. And I feel like that's the kind of energy we need tonight. Tammy, hello and welcome. So nice to see you too, my darling. So nice to see you. All right, so I'm going to get started with the messages, started with the readings. And Tracy B, my darling Tracy Bingham, because you were first in, you get yours done first. So Tracy's saying, ask a message from Spirit around my order. That is happening. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, my friend. It is happening. The order. Will I get what's owing to me? Okay. And then there was a second part. So much drama still. Order is in the system, but it seems that they won't pay me until the customer pays because of history of payment from them before. So, you know what? I understand that. I understand it from a purely corporate point of view. We can understand that not everybody's going to pay what is needed and what is necessary. Just give me a second. I just want to. No, I don't. All right, so let's have a look. I used to be indecisive, now I'm not so sure. All right, Tracy, let's see what's going on with this order of yours, my darling. Tarot of the Abyss. What's happening for Tracy? What does Tracy need to know? And what are the messages that we have to give her around the order? Okay, I'm happy with that shuffle. Let's cut the deck. And card number one for you, Tracy, is the Four of Swords. You know what? Like we totally get that, don't we? Because the Four of Swords is basically saying that everything's come to a standstill. Nothing is progressing and nothing is moving. Everything has come to a complete standstill for you. So interesting that you've got the Four of Swords and we've got the King of Swords. All right. So, my darling, this message for you around your order that you are waiting for, that's pending, that, you know, as you say, so much drama and so much chaos around it. The Four of Swords is basically saying to be patient, all right? Do nothing, because at this stage, the way it is, if you stop pushing and if you stop pushing too much, you may just push it over the edge. So I do think this is telling you to do nothing, to just sit quietly, be patient. And I know that's so hard. And I know it's so difficult, especially when you're waiting and you're so enthusiastic for the order to come through. But the Four of Swords is definitely telling you to wait patiently. It is taking a little bit of time. It is taking a little bit longer than maybe it should, but it is going to work out for you. It is going to be okay. And the King of Swords coming through there for you is basically saying you got this. I mean, you got this in the bag. But you've got to make sure that our mind doesn't take over and stop the, I don't know, to stop the manifestation from happening. King of Swords is telling you to keep a clear head about it and don't panic too much. Don't let the fear and the panic set in around the situation. But definitely it's there for you, but you do need to just be patient. And I know how hard and difficult that is. Sending you so much love, my darling. Sending you so much love. I hope when it does come through that you pop a bottle of something bubbly and something fabulous. I do hope that that happens for you. All right, let's just shuffle the deck to reset and let me catch up with chat and see who else is here. Making sure I have got everyone's questions. There we go. Tammy, I have got yours. Mandy, I have got yours. And Safanella, hello, darling. I have got yours as well. So exciting to see everybody. You are so welcome, my friend. I hope that helps and I hope that makes sense to you. And I hope it gives you peace of mind that everything's going to be okay. Right, Nate, my darling Nate, let's have a look and see. Nate says, when it's my time, I'd like to know where the Spirit wants me to focus, whatever Spirit wants me to focus on from now until I start back to work next week on the 27th. Let's have a look, Nate. What do you need to be focusing on? What do you need to be focusing on between now and when you start working? Right, let's cut the deck. So, Nate, you have got the Seven of Wands and you have got the Six of Wands. All right. So immediately we note that we've got, like with Tracy's one, you've got the same suit, okay? So you've got the two wands, and we know that wands is about action. It's about the doing. It's about the activity. It's about the moving forward, all right? We've got the defensiveness of the seven here. Now, whenever the Seven of Wands comes up, it's like, yes, we need to be defensive. Maybe we are being too defensive. But it's also about just questioning the way that you're looking at and perceiving your circumstance. Because are you looking at things in a negative light, or are you looking at things in a more positive light? How are you perceiving your circumstance and your situation? Connected to that with the Six of Wands, which is all about success and victory and happiness and celebration. So I do think that these two cards, Nate, are saying to you that you've got a lot to celebrate. You've got a lot of positive. You've got a lot of things that you can give yourself a pat over the back about. But because you're thinking that everybody's out to get you, or because you're thinking nobody likes you or nobody appreciates you, or nobody sees you, you're tending to be a little bit more over I've lost the word, defensive. Over defensive, when actually you should just be standing there for people to see you and for people to celebrate and acknowledge you. So Nate, over the next couple of days, while you're waiting to start your next job or to start the job, just allow people to sing your praises, allow people to acknowledge you and to celebrate you, allow people to give you compliments, okay? And I know it's hard, I know it's difficult. You know, we're very good, especially when you're a light worker. It's very good, it's very easy to give to others. It's very easy to give the compliments and to dish them out and to make everybody else feel good. But it's not so easy when the tables are reversed and suddenly everybody's giving you compliments and giving you a little bit of attention. So I think you need to realize that when you think people are coming at you, they're not. They're actually coming to acknowledge and to celebrate you. And that's the focus. And interesting, I'm going to say it to you, Nate, interesting here, you need to sort of deal with this life lesson, if I can call it that, before you start your new opportunity. Because when you do start the new opportunity, you know, you don't want this to be in the way. You don't want this to hold you back or to block you in any way. So this is why Spirit is saying you need to deal with this lesson now. All right. Lots of love and blessings to you, Nate. And look forward to hearing all about the job and how that's going for you and how wonderful and amazing it is. Sending you much love. All right. Conrad Stein. Oh my gosh. Hello. 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 Everybody, this is my favorite tarot creator. Everybody, meet Conrad. So nice to have you join us tonight, Conrad. Lovely to see you. I hope you are well. And I hope you have recovered from your last, can I call it your last live? Oh my gosh, it was so amazing when everything came together. It was wonderful. So nice to see you, and I hope you are keeping well. If you have a question, Conrad, do pop it into the chat and I will add you to the list. You are welcome to do that. Right, Nasli, my darling. What am I doing? Yes, Nasli. Nasli, it's your turn. So Nasli says there is so much more happening. Whoops, regarding the chaos, and in today especially. Okay, so this highlighted on me, and I am very emotional and feeling drained and defeated. Oh my gosh. You know what, my darling? Chaos has that habit, eh? Chaos has this ability to completely knock us off our rails, to completely derail us, if I can put it that way. But, you know, one of the things that I've been saying over and over and over again lately to all my clients, to all my consults, is you're in control, okay? Even when there's chaos happening all around you, even when things are like in a complete disarray and complete mayhem, you've got to recognize and understand that you are in control. So even when things are falling apart, you still have control over how you respond and how you react to that, okay? So let's just have a look. So you said last week, the card that was drawn was about chaos at work and that it's happening around you and not to you. And now you're saying that it's continuing again this week, especially today. So let's see what Spirit have to say to you, Naz. Okay, so card number 1, we've got awakening. I love that for you. I love that for you. Because again, I think this is saying to you that the chaos that's happening, the chaos that you are experiencing at the moment is obviously something that needs to take place, because it's awakening and it's bringing to light information that needed to come out, situations that needed to come out, so that people can't push you around or take advantage of situations and circumstances. So yes, the chaos is absolutely necessary. And card number 2 for you there is the wise one. You know, Naz, immediately, my darling, this is the fact that we've got the 2 major arcanas is telling you that this is necessary. All right, absolutely necessary. The wise one is you. Okay, you are the wise one. You are the one who is in the center. You are the one who is in control, and you're the one who can decide or dictate how the situation unfolds, where it goes, how it goes, and who. So you've got to understand that this is a necessary experience. If you succumb to the chaos, you're going to get enveloped and engrossed and sucked into the vortex of the chaos, and you're never going to succeed. But if you keep your wits about you, and if you keep a level headed about you, you will actually be okay. And you're going to find that everybody's looking to you for answers. Everybody's looking to you for guidance. And the way that you respond and the way that you react is the way that this is all going to go about. So be kind to yourself, but don't get caught up into the vortex, all right? Stay level-headed as much as you possibly can, but understand that this chaos is necessary. It has to happen. Much love and many blessings to you, my darling. You look after yourself, and we'll chat soon. Soon. Alrighty. Let me see. Oh, you are so welcome, Nate. You are so welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed that and that it made sense to you. I always worry that that it doesn't always resonate, but I'm glad to hear that it did. Sending you much love. We have a celebrity in the house. Can we just? Can we just? And even Nate going, hello, Conrad. I have Conrad's deck. I will show you. It is never very far. It is right here. Right here. It is always like literally right under my nose because I just love it so much. Oh, Ange, hello, darling. Oh my gosh, what a nice surprise. Hello. This is supposed to be my members only Wednesday night live that we do every Wednesday, but I think I have done something wrong and gone public as opposed to members only. But anyway, we're here, we're winging it, we're going with it. I hope you are well, Ange. It's nice to see you on my side for a change. Lovely to have you here. Francine, hello and welcome. Nice to see you. Oh, look at this. You're so good for me. Thank you, Shannon. That is so sweet to have a calming voice. Bless you, my darling. You are so kind. And Naz says, also saw your message that you are always in control. Exactly. You are always in control. And you know what? It's something that's been coming through so much lately because I think for all of us, life is chaotic. Life is stressful. Life is a little bit like, whoa, manic and all over the place. So we tend to panic. We tend to get into a fear mode around it, and we need to learn how to be calm. We need to learn how to understand that we are in control. And when you realize that you're in control, suddenly it's so much easier to handle everything. It's so much easier to navigate everything that's going on around you. So yeah. I love that. Snuck in the back door. No, you didn't. I opened the front door and I said, come in. Obviously, you know what? I had such technical problems last week, Wednesday. And this week, I think I was making sure that everything was okay. But somehow I made it public and not kept it just for members only. At least everybody else gets to see what they're missing out on. So yeah, sign up, click that join button now. Oh, Sugantha, nice to see you, my darling. Welcome. I hope you are having an amazing week. All right, who was next on my list? Let's go back to my. Okay, so Lee, darling, I'm going to have a sip of my juice, my ice cold juice. All right, so Lee went to a property in a low income estate to assist my boss and spoke to the assist developer about listing the other units. He agreed. Wow. I had not followed up because I'm not sure if I should. You know what, my darling? Right, so we have just right off the bat, I'm going to say to you that you absolutely should, okay? Even though it's a low-income estate, it means that you just have to move a few more units before you start making the kind of commissions that you need to make, all right? But I definitely think this is something that you should absolutely be getting involved in because this is your dream. This is what you've wanted all along. This is something that's been so important to you right from the beginning. So let's have a look and see what cards want to come through for you around the situation. So Lee, we've got the 10 of Cups. I love. And the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, this is, I mean, it's exactly what I've just said to you. 10 of Cups is the card of home. It's the card of family. It's the card of union. It's the card of having everything our heart desires and so much more. There is the home. And here we have the wife, the child, and the husband holding on to each other, you know, lovingly embracing each other, connecting with each other. It's like having everything your heart desires. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles, which is about trying to find balance with regards to our material possessions. So this is saying to you that, this is your lifelong dream. You know, you wanted to get into the property market for the longest time, and you've tried so hard. You've put a lot of effort into doing everything that you're doing. So this is absolutely something that you should do. And I do want you to push, okay? I know it's a little bit, as much as you've wanted to do this, as much as this is your lifelong dream, you're not really a hardcore salesperson. You're not really the kind of person who's going to push and demand and, you know, whatever else. But I do want to encourage you to do that. I do want to encourage you to follow up, to chase, to put the effort in, because I do think it's going to be big rewards for you through all of that. And the Two of Pentacles here is telling you that this opportunity could help you to find the balance that you're looking for. So definitely important, definitely go, go, go. Yes, 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 do, all of that kind of good stuff. All right. Lots of love and blessings to you, my darling. And I hope that helps and guides you on your journey. Okie dokie. Let's see. Tammy. No. Tracy Swanepoel. Tracy Swanepoel. Oh, she says, loving our new home. I think you've been there almost a month now, isn't it? Must say, loving our new home. Please, can I have a general message from Spirit? Of course, let's see what comes through for you. General message from Spirit for Tracy, please. Let's see. What does Spirit want to say to Tracy today? I'm so glad you're happy in your home. I'm loving the profile picture. I'm loving it seems like, you know, it seems like there's happiness. It seems like you've really settled into this new existence of yours. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, Tracy, card number 1 for you. The Sun. I mean, hello, of course. The Sun is about happiness. The Sun is about joy. The Sun is about all of those kind of good things, success and happiness and everything. But it's also about understanding that, you know, we all need vital life energy, vital life force in order to function, in order to exist, in order to be. So the Sun card coming through for you here is saying that you've got to start focusing on your own energy, even though there is so much love and happiness around you. And we've got the Two of Cups, which is what I was saying about, you know, just you're embracing this life. You're embracing your relationship with your husband. You're embracing this new home. And it's given you energy. It's given you life force. It's given you vitality to reconnect, to reestablish, to reimagine what could be. I love that for you, Tracy. I really do. This is very positive, okay? Very, very positive. And it's almost like, you know, you recognizing the awakening that's happening within you, within your home, within your relationship. And maybe it's just about finding that comfortable norm, you know, finding that comfortable rhythm and finding that comfortable space of what works for you. Maybe that's what it is, but I think it's absolutely wonderful. So general message from Spirit is everything's fabulous in your world, my darling. Everything is. Where's my everything is awesome card? That's yours. Everything is awesome. This card lives right in front of me always because I need the reminder constantly that everything is awesome. So that's for you, Tracy. Everything is awesome. Sending you much love, my darling, and enjoy your home, you know, and really, I'm going to say, like, really embrace it and really just be so comfortable and so happy in that space, because this is it for you. This is where you're meant to be. All right. Take care of yourself and sending you so much love. Okay. Who is next? I see I need to catch up on some chat. Lee saying, did I click you? No, I didn't. Thank you so much. Much needed. That confirmation. Was just nervous about getting found out as it's attached. No, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Even if you do get found out, okay? Even if there is that experience that happens for you, Lee, I'm okay with that, because I feel like you're confident enough, strong enough, you're in a good position now to actually handle that kind of thing. So all's good. All's good, my darling. All's good. Weren't they just, Tracy? Weren't they just absolutely gorgeous? And Tracy's saying, thank you so much. Spot on message. Just walking around our garden this evening, I feel so blessed. You see. I love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, Sugantha, I've added yours to the list, darling. And Tammy, hello, Tammy. So nice to see you. It's been a while since we've seen you, so I do hope that you are well. And let's have a look. A general message from Spirit for Tammy, please. Let's see. Tarot of the Abyss, what message do you have for Tammy tonight? What message do we have for Tammy tonight? Let's see what comes through. Okay, card number 1 for you, Tammy. All right, so we have got the 9 of Wands. You know, and you can see immediately that there's darkness around this card. You can see immediately that this is a bit of a heavy card. The guy's got, he's got his arm in a sling. He's feeling a bit battered and bruised. He's feeling like it's all a little bit too much. He is a laborer. He is a worker. He is somebody who puts effort into everything that he does, into everything that he chooses to spend his time on. But he's feeling a little bit like burdened, a little bit drained, a little bit like, oh my gosh, can I actually do this? So he's looking and feeling much like all of us are feeling at the moment. So Tammy, maybe that's how you're feeling. And then connected to that, we've got a second appearance of our beautiful 10 of Cups card. So Tammy, if you are feeling like life is just all a little bit much, like it's just all a little bit heavy and a little bit hard, a little bit difficult, just know and just understand that, focus on what brings you joy. Focus on the things that matter, which is family. Family is everything, all right? And especially when we're finding life, and it doesn't matter what aspect of life is causing the heaviness. It doesn't matter what aspect of life is putting those kind of weights on you. As long as you are bringing yourself back to what truly matters, and that's love, it's family, and it's connection. If you can keep coming back to that, you will find the energy, the confidence, the power, the whatever you need to complete, to work through the challenges, to work through the difficulties that you are facing. So it's almost like understanding that, yes, and acknowledging for yourself, because I think acknowledgement is such a big part of working through a challenge, because sometimes we go through life pretending like, no, I'm fine, when actually we're not. So acknowledgement is a big thing, of acknowledging exactly what you're going through and exactly what you're feeling and exactly what you're navigating, and then constantly finding what brings you into balance, what allows you the chance to offload, to breathe, to regain energy, so that you can go back to doing the things that you need to do. So with the 10 of Cups that we've got over here, it's definitely telling you that home is your sanctuary, is your happy place, and it's the place where you will go to feel rejuvenated, regenerated, so that you can work through the challenges and the difficulties that you're facing. So I hope that helps you, my darling. I hope that just answers all the questions that you had. Sending you so much love. Take care of yourself and look after yourself. Let's put these back in and see who is next. This is so much fun. Mandy, you are next, my darling. I'm so glad to see that Conrad's still around and he's saying hello back to everybody. Nazima Khan, hello, darling, and welcome. I am doing readings for all my members, and if I've got some time after that, I will do for others as well. This was supposed to be a private members only, which I do every Wednesday night, and somehow I pushed the wrong button and we went public. And Conrad saying, glad you went public. Otherwise, I would have missed this. But no questions, my friend. Just, thanks for the offer. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Sometimes we don't need a question. Sometimes we just, as you want to sort of hang out with friends. And you are amongst friends, Conrad. You are indeed. Let's have a look. Mandy, let's see. Mandy says, please, can I have a message from Spirit? Of course, Mandy. Let's have a look. I hope you are well. And I hope things have calmed down for you. Let's have a look and see. Message for Mandy, please. What does Mandy need to know right here and right now? Message for Mandy, please, Spirit. Message for Mandy. Okay. I am trying to see or to hear what it's going to be about, and I am not getting any information. So we have got 7 of Pentacles, which I can relate to for you, Mandy, because this is the card of working hard. 7 of Pentacles is the card of understanding the process that we have to go through, that everything starts as one thing and we grow and improve and change and move and go until eventually we end up at our final destination or our final outcome. So this is about you, working hard at a thing, trying to develop, to grow, to progress towards something. And we've got the star card. So, Mandy, I know it's been difficult. I know you've had, I'm going to just say it, you've had a rough couple of weeks. And the Seven of Pentacles is telling you that, everything goes in its process. Everything has its process that it has to go through. There's no speeding it up. There's no hurrying it. There's no pushing a fast forward button. Sometimes you just have to, and in this particular case, wait for the bread to rise. You can't hurry it up. Once you've added the yeast and once you've done everything you need to, it's then a case of sitting back, putting your hands up and just allowing and waiting for things to happen in the way that they need to. With the star card here, Mandy, it is confirming and saying to you, just have hope, all right? As long as you have got your sight set on that destination, as long as you've got hope of what you're working towards or what you're wanting to have in your life or what you're wanting to experience in your life, as long as you have that hope, things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out for you. But understand that you can't speed it up. You can't push that accelerator pedal. You have to just allow things to develop in their own time. But do what you have to do. Go through the motions of, handling everything in the way that you need to, understanding the processes involved. But just know that everything ultimately at the end of the day, at the end of the project, at the end of the situation, everything's going to be absolutely fantastic for you. And I'm just going to add on here as well, Mandy, that there's definitely some life lessons, okay? I'm going to call them life lessons for you here because what I'm seeing here is, in the past, you've been such a powerhouse. You've been somebody who's been so powerful and so strong and so capable of turning things around and, finding solutions and finding answers and making things fabulous, that sometimes it's difficult when we feel like we're not in control. Sometimes it's difficult when we feel like we're not on top of things. But you are absolutely. It's just a case of patience. I always giggle when I say patience because, who's got patience? Nobody's got patience. I know I don't. I'm probably the world's most impatient person there is. So patience is definitely needed, but ultimately there's going to be positive outcomes for you. All right. So much love and blessings to you, my darling. Look after yourself and take it easy. I know it's hard. Okay, let's see who was next. Vanilla, I think, is next. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. Gaynor, hello, darling. Nice to see you. Gaynor also joining in tonight. Welcome. Nice to see you. Right, so Vanilla, let's have a look. You've also got drama at work. You know what? I think it's something in the water. I'm just going to call it. I'm just going to call it and say that there's something in the water because it's everybody. I think there's definitely chaos around. There's definitely I don't know what to label it, but there's definitely drama and chaos around. And yeah, drama at work. And I think one of the reasons for drama at work is because work is to change. And when I use the term work, I'm talking about the way that business operates, the way that people operate in business, the way that we perceive life, the way that we imagine life, the way that everything is. It all has to shift and change. We can't continue on this road as we have been for the last 20, 40 years. Stuff has to change. And that's why work is becoming just such a big issue. So let's have a look, Vanilla. For you personally, for you, I thought I had them upside down. For you personally, let's see. Drama on work. Should I leave or wait for a sign? Let's have a look, Vanilla. For you at work, should you leave or should you wait for a sign? I like how you say leave or wait for a sign because it's almost like you've decided you're leaving, but it's just a case of when. But let's see what the cards show for you, my darling. So card number 1, we've got the Three of Cups. Interesting because the Three of Cups is about celebration. It's about achievement and acknowledgement, but it's about celebrating with the people who mean something to you, having the acknowledgement with people who mean something important in your life. And we've got the Fool. So the Fool is about new beginnings and new opportunities and new experiences. And the interesting thing there, Vanilla, is that this is a new experience that you've not experienced before. So it's not a continuation. It's like brand new, okay? It's like, stepping completely out of your comfort zone and experiencing life for the first time. That's what the Fool card is giving you. With the Three of Cups, though, as much as there is drama at work and as much as there is chaos at work, I think this message for you, well, this card for you is telling you that there will be an opportunity that will come through connections or contacts or your work colleagues, your friends at work. There's going to be, so when we ask the question of should you leave or wait for a sign, I definitely think it's a case of when you leave, not a case of if you leave. And I definitely think this is saying to you that have conversations with the people who are near and dear to you within the workplace, just about, life and just in general, and opportunities will be presented. But be prepared for it being completely, radically different from anything you've done before. Okay. So whatever your job title has been, whatever your functional role has been, the full card is telling you that you're stepping completely outside of that, completely away from that, and trying something brand new. And the fact that it's coming up like this is definitely a positive, because it's telling you that this is good. You've got two very positive cards here. Three of Cups is, I have two favorite cards in the whole tarot deck: High Priestess and the Three of Cups. My car has got the Three of Cups figurines, if I can call them that, all over it. I've got it on all the windows, on the back door, on the back window, everywhere, Three of Cups, because it's about celebration. It's about joy. It's about happiness. It's about the things that mean the world to me. And for you, this is telling you that even though you're going through chaos at the moment, at the other end of this is a lot of happiness and a lot of joy, but brand new experiences. So that's quite exciting. You will have to keep me updated, my darling, and let me know how it goes for you. Let me know how it goes. Sending you much love, my darling. And I hope that helps you to just stay the course until the time is right for you to shift and move. Okay. Mandy is saying, thanks a lot, I can relate. I think it's so connected to my last week's card, the full card. Haha. So I hope for the new project, it will be a success. Absolutely, my darling. Absolutely. And Sugantha. Oh, Sugantha, my darling, not having the best of weeks. Called and messaged the new employer and still waiting to hear. You see, that is still positive. Absolutely. If they didn't want you, if it was an absolute no, you would have received that absolute no. But the fact that they're still keeping you hanging, I know it's frustrating. And I think this is like, what, week 3 or week 4 that they're keeping you hanging. I'm at a point now that I am going to resign from current job. It's draining me and can't take anymore. I just immediately from that, Sugantha, I'm going to say to you, yes, I'm going to say to you that, you've hated this job, this current position that you're in. You've hated it for such a long time. It has drained you. It has caused you sleepless nights. It has caused you untold headaches and challenges and problems and all the rest of it. There is a new opportunity for you. We're just waiting for the paperwork. That's really what it boils down to. But I also don't think you want to be pushing the new employer, because if we push them too hard, they're going to just turn around and say, okay, well, if you're that pushy, then no. We've got the death card. I love that for you. I love that for you. I know you've had it before. And the tower. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. I get excited. Most people panic when they see the death card and the tower card and when they see them together. But me, I'm like, yay. Sugantha, my darling, I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know it's been not even a roller coaster ride, okay? I know it's been an impossible situation that you've been facing, that you've been going through. The death card is change, okay? The death card is about, and in this particular case, we're looking at the tree and how she's coming out of the tree. And it's how we are evolving and changing and transforming from one state or form to another. So this is definitely what's happening with you, okay? This whole process that you're going through, this whole experience that you're going through is your death and your rebirth. For most people, death is not instant. What I mean by that, if you imagine a person who is unwell, who picks up an illness, a disease, and they die through that, it's a long process. The actual last breath transition part is instant and quick and fabulous. But the process leading up to that is painful. It's hard. It's difficult. And I do think that's where you're at the moment. That's where you are. Now, the Tower card. The Tower card is the instant crushing, crumbling, destruction, devastation of circumstance, okay? And you're saying here that you're feeling like you want to resign from your current position because it's just draining you. That is a drastic action. Tower card is drastic action. Death is drastic transformation. So I honestly want to say to you, and I know it goes against all the rules, but I really do want to say to you, yes, that it's time for you to embrace, get back into control of your circumstance and your situation. this job that you have at the moment, it's killing you. The money is not worth it. The work is not worth it. The situation is not worth it. You're not benefiting in any way. So I can't think of any reason why you should stay. If you were financially okay, if you were emotionally okay, if you were psychologically okay in the position, then I'd say, you know what, maybe let's rethink this. But in your particular case, and the fact that we've got two cards about major change and transformation, and I know you've had these cards come up a lot. I know you've had them come up a lot, but I really do think that things are moving forward. If you've spoken to the new employer recently, I don't want to encourage you to phone again, because you don't want to become that person and then they start saying, okay, you know what, let's rather just let her go. But I still feel like I need to push you up. I need to push you to go to Johannesburg. I need to push you to go up there, so that when they do decide that they're ready for you, it's quick, it's quick, it's quick. Just listening to the voices in my head, I do feel like they're holding back because of end of year. So maybe the organization is not giving you the go ahead now because they're waiting. Maybe they have an annual shutdown. Maybe the whole company shuts down for 3 weeks and they don't want to have you hanging. You just start and then you have to take 3 weeks leave, and it puts you into a negative, and it's an administrative nightmare, as I'm sure you understand. So I'm feeling like that's maybe what the situation is that they're trying to prolong this, so that they can get you to start 1st Jan. Let's see. But I do think these two cards are telling you that it is time for shifting. It is time for change. It is time for you to rebuild. That's what the Tower card is. Time for you to rebuild and to reestablish yourself, to get yourself in a place where you need to be, where you want to be, and because your current reality, forgive my language, but your current reality sucks. And as I said, it's not giving you anything. It's not supporting you in any way. So why prolong the inevitable? Much love, my darling, much love. I so look forward to the day where we talk about this, because it's come and gone and it's happened, and we're going to laugh about these experiences. I so look forward to that day, my darling, as I'm sure everybody else does too in the chat. Much love to you, my darling. Look after yourself. So Vanilla saying, spot on. You are so welcome. So Gunther says, from your past readings, I've learned to embrace these two cards, of course, because they keep coming up for you. They keep coming up for you. So, and you can see I'm not cheating. You can see I'm not cheating. You can see I'm not pulling any fast ones. This is just the place that you're at. And I get that you're tired. I get that it's been too long. I get that it's just been so difficult. But hang in there, darling. Hang in there. That's exactly where I'm at. I want to be drastic. I want to be in control. You've lost yourself, absolutely. My only fear is being without income, but I need to put this fear aside because mentally, emotionally, I'm depleted. And, just Sugantha, on that note, understanding energy. If you are so depleted, your mind, your manifestation, your outlook on life, everything is very soured, very dark, very negative, very drained, very, difficult. So it's difficult to change your circumstance. It's difficult to find the light in the dark when the dark is just so big and just so scary and just so overwhelming. And I do think your work situation currently is an unhealthy situation for you. So if we can eliminate the unhealthy situation, then maybe you will find light in the dark. And you do have light in the dark. I mean, this company has not said no to you yet. They have not turned you away. They have not said no to you. So you know what? Let's embrace it. Let's absolutely embrace it. Make your choice, make your decision, and let's see how it goes. All right. So I think I have covered all my members. If I have missed anybody out, please raise your hand and let me know. And are you still around, darling? If Ange is still around, please let me know, because I would like to pull some cards for you. If you've got a question, Ange, let me know. But if you just want to see what comes up, let me know. I would love to do that for you, because I know you do so much for other people all the time. So if you're still here, I'm going to have a sip of my juice. If you're still here, Ange, let me know. You are so welcome, Sugantha, so welcome. I'm waiting to see if Ange is still here. I'm going to wait patiently, actually impatiently, because that's how I do it. Nazima, I am going to read for you, my darling. I have put a star. I'm just going through all the chat to see if there was anybody else that I missed. I've got Ange. And Shannon, my darling, if you're still here, I'll draw some cards for you too. Zetu, did I draw cards for you? Did you ask a question? I don't remember. And Francine, if you're still here, let me know if you're still here and I will read for you. And who else is there? I think I've covered everybody. Ange is not typing. Ange, are you there? Ange. Thanks, Shannon. I have added you. I will definitely draw for you, my darling, with the greatest of pleasure. Okay, I'm going to wait. Ange isn't here. All right, so Nazima and Francine, let me know if you are around, because if you're not here, I'm not going to read for you, but if you are here, I will read for you. So in the meantime, seeing as Shannon is here, hello, darling, let's pull some cards for you. Let's pull some cards for Shannon in the meantime while we are waiting. Right, message for Shannon, please, Spirit. What does Shannon need to hear tonight? What is an important, anything that Shannon needs to hear? A message of hope, a message of upliftment, a message of healing, possibly. Any message for Shannon, please, Spirit. Message for Shannon, please, Spirit. Let's see what comes through for you. Card number 1, we have got the 4 of Swords. And card number 2, the 3 of Swords. Shannon, my darling, these 2 cards are basically telling you and confirming that, you know, you are still in a process of healing. You are still in a process of recovery. And it's weird how every time I've read for you, the same message comes up over and over and over again. Like, and it's weird that I remember, because I normally don't remember. I'm normally terrible with that type of thing. So this is actually quite interesting. We've got the 4 of Swords, which is the card of rest, the card of recuperation, the card of just allowing your energy to be still while you heal, while you recover, while you wait for something to go on. The 3 of Swords is a card of, and in this particular depiction, I love this card. And what we've got here, Shannon, is her heart has popped open and it is in the shape of a bird, and the bird is now being set free. So she is setting free her freedom. She's setting free her pain. She's setting free her burdens, okay? And I do think the message for you here, Shannon, is understanding that life is hard, life is difficult. You've been through a lot, you're going through a lot, and it's time to be still. It's time to be quiet. It's time to also let go of your burdens, to let go of your struggles, to let go of your hardships, to let go of the things that are struggling or battling with, and to just realize that holding on to pain and holding on to anger and holding on to disappointment is not the way to go. We need to set it free. Actually, I want to bring it closer to even show you, if I can, if my camera will focus on it. My camera always goes dark when I come closer, which is weird, but I want you to see the little birdie being set free. Can you see that, Shannon? You know, we need to just set the little birdie free. And that little birdie is representative of your struggles, your hardships, your disappointments, your angers, your frustrations, whatever the emotions are. But it's also about understanding that right now is not the time to be doing anything, Shannon. Be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, and just allow things to flow. But it is time to let go of whatever is burdening you, whatever has got you worried, whatever's got you struggling. All right. Much love and blessings to you, Shannon. I hope that helps you, my darling. Sending you so much love. Okay, let's see. Oh, Zetu, that is so precious. I love that. Zetu says, no question from me tonight. Almost all the messages from Spirit resonate with me. Work is tough, but I am in control. Absolutely, you are, my darling. Absolutely, you are. Let me give a shuffle. I know you don't have a question, but let's just see what wants to come through. Let's just continue the thought, continue the experience. Let's see. I know work is tough, but as you say, you are in control. Let's just see message that Spirit has for you tonight, Zetu. What does Spirit want you to know tonight? Let's see what comes through. Okay, card number one, Zetu. We've got temperance, which is about balance, which is about finding your center and about understanding what's important and what's significant. So that's that one. And then the Four of Pentacles. Today was a Four of Pentacles day. No, yesterday was a Four of Pentacles day. I lie. All right, so we've got the Four of Pentacles, and can you see how they're holding on to this stuff? Okay, so it's about trying to find your balance and understanding when to hold and when to let go, when to move forward and when to hold back. Okay, so it's definitely this balancing act that you need to be working through. But again, understanding that you are in control is the most important thing. Understanding that you are in control is the most significant thing that you need to be focused on right now. Okay, so Four of Pentacles is saying to you that there is a balancing act between knowing how much is enough and how much is too much and too little and all of those kind of things. I do think Zetu with the Temperance card, though, this is the one I want to focus on for you. The Temperance card is about balance. It is about understanding. It is about just basically having I'm going to call it having understanding the fine line between what is enough and what is too much and what is not enough. Okay, temperance is about finding the balance in yourself, but it's also about finding the balance between the opposite aspects of your life. So work and home, for example, health and finances, for example. Find two opposites that you're struggling with and try and get them into balance by understanding and realizing how much to hold on to and how much to let go. All right, much love and many blessings to you, my darling. I hope you understand the message and that it makes sense to you. Francine says she's still here. That's exciting. Shannon says, trying to get custody of your granddaughter. Okay. You know what, my darling, I understand that. I understand that, I think that the message, if I can just elaborate on it, I think it's basically Spirit saying to you that you've done what you need to. Now hold back, wait a little bit and see how everybody else responds and how everybody else, what comes up next. Okay, it's about understanding that right now is not the time to be pushing and not the time to be making things happen. It's almost like you've done something, now let's wait and see what happens. Then you do something and then you wait and see what happens. Then you do more and you wait and see what happens. It's definitely that kind of scenario for you. All right, that's where you're at the moment, and that will help you to overcome the challenge and to get to where you need to be. Okay, much love to you. Right, let's see who is next. Nazima, you were next. So let's do yours. Francine, you will be my last one after Nazima. So let's have a look. Nazima, as a guest, may I ask for a message from Spirit, please? Of course. Let's see. Message for Nazima. What does Nazima need to hear right here and right now? What is an important message that I can offer to Nazima tonight? Message of hope, message of upliftment, a message of guidance, and a message of clarity. I like that. Let's see. Let's see what comes through for you, darling. Cutting the deck, Nazima card number one, we have got the Emperor. So the Emperor is about control. See the theme that's coming through? Oh my gosh, it's like, it's crazy how often I'm having to say these words. It's with all my consults with clients and with everybody, my daily card pulls, whatever it is, control is just such a big theme at the moment. So Nazima, the message here for you with the Emperor is about control. It's about having control of your life, control of your situation and your circumstances, not holding back anything, not being afraid of anything, okay? And also making sure that when you're in control, that we're not in control from an ego point of view, but we're in control from a practical point of view, okay? So we've got the Emperor and the Magician. I love this. So Nazima, we've got the control card here and we've got the creation card here. The Magician, he is the Magician. He can make anything out of nothing. He has this ability to take something simple and to manifest and create something absolutely wonderful from it. He's just so good at doing that. And for you at the moment, it's realizing that this is you. This is who you are right now. You're at a point in your life where you can manifest and create absolutely anything. You are in control. You have the power, okay? And you've got to be careful of how to use that power, because if you use it incorrectly, you will be burned. You will damage yourself. You will hurt. You will suffer. So looking at these two cards together, there's definitely saying that this is a time in your life where you can make change. And it's possibly good change for you to make, but it's change that you need to initiate. that you need to manifest and create for yourself, and not what other people are telling you. So if you've got people in your life saying, oh, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should do that, or do this, do that, don't listen to them. Listen to your own intuition, listen to your own guidance, listen to your own little voices that you have in your head as to what you want, and what works for you, and however it works for you. Don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself. You're in a good position to make positive change in your life. So do it. Lots of love and blessings to you, my darling. Lots of love and blessings. Francine, let's have a look and see what comes through for you. Let me just put these cards away. So Francine says, hi, Rene. Any messages from Spirit regarding a job opportunity? Let's have a look. Message from Spirit for Francine regarding job opportunity. Let's see what comes through for you. This is exciting. Job opportunity for Francine, please, Spirit. Any advice, guidance, and inspiration that you can offer Francine? Let's see what comes through. Let's see what comes through. Okay, cut the deck there. Francine, card number 1 that we have is the Knight of Wands. I love all of these cards, I have to be honest with you, but this particular Knight of Wands, I mean, here he is, he's playing with his little spirit sprites, okay? And he's playing with fire, and he's realizing that, you know, he can do anything. With one little spark, he can do anything. He can create anything. Anything can happen. And I think, Francine, the message that I'm getting for you from this card is realizing that this is who you are right now. You have this desire, you have this mind, this idea, this concept of wanting a new job, and you probably have an idea of what you want, where you want it, how you want it, etc. You have this idea of what it looks like. You have the spark of creativity within you. Now it's time to use it to your advantage, to create and to manifest whatever you want. And the second card we have is the King of Pentacles. So to me, when we're talking about job, when we're talking about work, King of Pentacles, actually, I'm just going to say this combination, this combination definitely comes across to me as generating your own income, okay? Being in control and responsible for your own efforts, for your own income, not where you have a job and you earn a fixed salary. So and obviously I don't know you, Francine, I don't know your situation, I don't know your circumstance, but I want to say to you that these two cards are recommending, strongly recommending that you start something on your own. I'm going to leave it right there. You can let me know what you think. Much love and many blessings to you, Francine. Let's put these cards away and catch up. Oh, to everybody that's coming in now, I am just heading out. I just want to see what Zetu was saying. I was taking a walk along the beach this afternoon and balance came to me. Of course it did. There is currently so much gossip around work, and I'm trying to stay grounded and not allow it to consume me. It's exhausting, of course, my darling. And you know what it is? It's about finding that balance. So I'm so glad that you went for that walk. That walk would have been so good for your soul in so many, many, many ways. So I'm glad that you did that. All right, friends. So this, for those of you just coming in, normally I do lives every single Wednesday night, but it's usually for my members only. And tonight I accidentally made it public instead of being private for my members only, which is why you're coming in and chatting to me. Did I? Yes, I did. And I normally do an hour, so we have done an hour. I'm going to sign off, but the way that I sign off is to draw a card for everybody, for the collective, for the week ahead. So thank you to everybody who has been here tonight. Thank you to all my members for all your love and support. You know how much I absolutely love and adore every single one of you. It's always such fun hanging out with you on a Wednesday night, solving life's problems and inspiring you to be a better version of yourself. So as we finish off, I am asking Spirit for a message for all of you, for the collective, for all the people who are still here, who are still watching. Doesn't matter if you know me, it doesn't matter if you're a member or not a member. Let's get a message of guidance and inspiration for everybody for the week ahead. Okay. Let's cut the deck. And the card that we have, I love it. Oh my gosh, we've got the dreaded death card. I can't even pick it up. We have the dreaded death card. You know what, friends? The message of the death card for all of us is to embrace change, to understand that where we are in life at the moment, we are on this roller coaster of change. We are moving at such a speed. Things are progressing. Things are happening faster than we can even care to imagine or care to believe. And if you try and hold on to life as you know it, as you're familiar with it, you're going to get caught up in that chaos. You're going to get caught up in that whirlwind drama. So the way to succeed, the way to find happiness, the way to embrace a better life for you, for your family, and for everybody that matters to you is by embracing change, by allowing every aspect of yourself to change. You know, we're not just talking work, we're not just talking home, we're not just talking finances, we're talking everything. The way that we imagine life, the way that we perceive life, the way that we perceive our circumstances and our situations, our needs, wants, and desires, everything has to shift, everything has to change. Nothing stays the same. And that's why we've had pandemic. That's why we've had, drama. Because it's forcing us to change our outlook, our mindsets, our thinking, our rationale, to change the things that matter, because we've all been chasing status, money, power. We've all been chasing that for the longest time, and we've actually forgotten what truly matters. And what truly matters is love. Love, 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 love. Love of self, love of others, love of community, love of country, love of world, love of humanity, love of animals, love of plants. I can go on and on and on, but I won't bore you with all of that. But just know that this is absolutely where we are all at. And we're all fighting it. We're all struggling, because as human beings, we don't like change. We don't like to evolve. We don't like to be different. We like to stay in the familiar, in the comfortable, in the boring. That is just human nature. So friends, let's embrace change. In the next week of your life, over the next 7 days, try something different. Do things in a different way. Instead of, if you find yourself slipping into routine and slipping into pattern, say to yourself, hold a second, let me evolve, let me transform, let me change, let me become a better version of myself, and let's change. I love that. I absolutely love that. Francine is saying, thank you so much. Blessed indeed, love your readings. Oh, thank you, my darling. Appreciate your love and kindness. So friends, old and new, thank you so much for being with me tonight. Thank you so much for your love and support. And again, you know how much I love and adore every single one of you. I do hope that you have a blessed evening, whatever's left of your Wednesday evening, and that the rest of your week be just as fabulous. Thank you for spending time with me. And until we meet again, with love and blessings, from my heart to yours. Take care, friends.